I love chicken shawarma, but I always wonder, what if it was from Morocco? And so today I'm going to make a classic chicken shawarma and a Moroccan-style chicken shawarma. And at the end, I'm gonna tell you my honest opinion about which one I think tasted better. And at the same time, I'm gonna show you how to make a vertical spit roast with things you probably already have in your kitchen. So let's make them.
The secret to a juicy shawarma is chicken legs instead of chicken breast. And if you can't find boneless chicken legs, here's how you remove the bones. There is a thigh bone and a drumstick bone and few tendons here at the bottom. First cut around the base of the leg to disconnect all the tendons. Then cut down along the drumstick bone until you're able to separate all the meat from the bone. Then start cutting along the thigh bone. Using your fingers, pop the bone out and now just cut and scrape around the joint until you separate the meat completely. It is easier than it looks, and the bonus part is that you have enough bones to make a chicken stock or make a dog very happy. For each type of shawarma, I'm going to use 2.5 kilos or 5 pounds of chicken meat, so this is a potty recipe. I'm going to brine each batch in the juice of 2 lemons, 2 tablespoons of salt, and enough water to cover it. Then let it sit in the fridge for about an hour and a half until we prepare our marinades. For the classic shawarma, we need 1 tablespoon of cumin, 1 teaspoon of black peppercorn, 2 tablespoons of coriander, 12 cardamom pods, 2 small cinnamon sticks, and 7 cloves. Dry roast them on high heat for 1.5 minutes or until they start getting brown, and then grind them immediately. In a food processor, add 200 grams of Greek yogurt, 8 peeled garlic cloves, 120 ml of lemon juice, 60 ml of vegetable oil, 35 grams of freshly grated ginger, add our spice mix, 2 teaspoons of paprika, 2 teaspoons of onion powder, and blend it all for 2 minutes. I will not use salt for either version because shawarma is served with salty things, as you will see later, but if you are going to serve it differently, please use 2 teaspoons of salt. For the Moroccan style, we need 2 tablespoons of coriander, 1 teaspoon of black peppercorn, 2 small cinnamon sticks, same as before, dry roast and then grind. In a blender, add 1/2 a preserved lemon, 2 tablespoons of parsley, both leaves and stems, 1 tablespoon of harissa, 8 garlic cloves, add our spice mix, 120 ml of lemon juice, 35 grams of freshly grated ginger, a pinch of saffron that has been sitting in a small cup of water, and just a small advice, use a spoon to grab the saffron if you don't want your fingers to be yellow for the next 3 months. After that, add 1 tablespoon of turmeric, 60 ml of olive oil, 2 teaspoons of ras al hanout. Struggle with the ghee. You need 2 teaspoons, folks, preferably at room temperature. Blend it all for 2 minutes and you are done. After the brine, wash your chicken from the salt and then apply the marinades thoroughly. Cover and then let it sit in the fridge for at least 3 hours or overnight. Making a shawarma spit roast is actually very easy. All you need is thin skewers and a vegetable steaming basket. We're going to put 3 skewers each through a hole in a way that they are equally distant from one another. This way, our spit roast will be balanced and I'll get to satisfy my mild OCD impulses. Et voila, that's it. Now you can build your shawarma towers. I'm using this Turkish clay pots to cook it in, but you can cook it in whatever oven safe tray or pot you have. Pour any leftover marinade in the pot as well and cover fully with aluminum foil. With all that extra marinade inside the pot, it would sort of steam the chicken in its own juices and it will make sure that it stays tender. Cook in the oven for 1 hour and 45 minutes at 180 Celsius or 360 Fahrenheit. And after that, remove the aluminum except for the top part and then use the grill setting or the broil setting on high heat for 10 to 15 minutes until the outside of the shawarma is properly grilled. Our shawarma is fully cooked and it's quite juicy. To make a classic shawarma, you need Arabic bread, a good spoonful of toom, and here's a link on how to make it, chicken of course, and pickles. That's it. That is a classic chicken shawarma sandwich. Roll it tight and save it for the next step. For the Moroccan version, a good spoon of harissa mayonnaise, and here's a link on how to make it, chicken, sliced green olives, and some fries. Roll tight. And for each type of shawarma, we are going to use the sauce left at the bottom of the pot to coat the outside of the sandwich, then grill it or toast it, whatever you have at home. This is not optional. This will make your sandwich way better. This is what they do at shawarma places, and believe me, it will make a big difference. For my friends who can't eat bread, serve the shawarma on a cloud of hummus and finish it with some parsley and enjoy.
So, my wife thought that the classic version is better. Our German friend thought the Moroccan version is better. Personally, I think that the classic version is just a perfect combination of toom and pickles and chicken. It's very hard to beat, and I think that the Moroccan version would have been a lot better if you serve it on Moroccan bread, dose it with the sauce on top, almost like diving into a Moroccan chicken tagine. So that's my verdict. I hope you make these for your family, for your friends, and then let me know what you think. Which one tasted better to you? Other than that, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time or in another video. Take care.